Yeka Dr. Baumia ene akompre kwa Japan ho asem. Ye pe beka the National Democratic Congress President Mahama Nyakase onkobiem. Who is going to be the next flag bearer? Now NDC, the reason why NDC ebe wasaba kakra bi abonepo if say so much shom no many any truly a good candidate I'll bet me selling here, it will bring a problem. And no you be who and but before that, let's see the Minister of Transport quickly. The Minister of Transport is the person of Joseph Bukari Nekpe. Joseph Bukari Nekpe. The person can send me just 2 minutes. Let's see Minister of Transport, Honorable Joseph Bukari Nekpe. Yes, okay. This is a Minister of Transport, Joseph Bukari Nekpe. Is also a member of Parliament for people of Saboba constituency. Okay, Minister of Transport. Me can say be the actuality say mutie ne a mo share papa we say our that TV so. Okay, thank you very much. Bring me back. There's something going on in this country. You know, say President Mahama buy no yatoto transport yatete transport fair so and all that. I don't know what happened. The rumor say during the elections, Yabeko elections, some of the GPRT people were compromised. CM to fuel basa send a NPP beko opposition a be a meeting a beer ye bar ye twa bani no yes be format we need to reduce transport fair so and it driver for be so there basa I don't know, but I don't be focus. My focus is that today a lot of complaints are coming, and some of us we have also seen it. Say oko lorry stations any some of the areas say faka edu animra rasa wana nkofo peka akofie no obeso no na driver for no charge exorbitantly omo charge charges are edu kwase so omo charge. For example, say be out free La Paz ha and a be out free take call La Paz. Yeje 5 cedis 50 pesos I'm told. Yes, 5 cedis 50 pesos. But it do you know about 10 Ghana cedis. If we say call Domia, yeje 6 cedis. But it do you know about 10 Ghana cedis. If we circle ebesnako abasamaya edition 8 cedis. It's about 15 cedis. If we La Paz ebesnako Kaswa 8 cedis, and 15 cedis, Kaswa straight, blah 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 blah, Uko Kubasia. I'm told it's a Sahara. The situation is what what is happening? What I know is that Uko the various assemblies no yewo transport committee. Woman and net check it sad woman say a driver for me wawa. Almost a charge more than the original or the normal transport fare. No, they put them on check. And sometimes some of the drivers need to charge. So what is happening? Please, the Minister of Transport, Honorable Joseph Nepe, so it is either sabotage and nasa and conformity the GPRT, what are you doing? That concerned drivers, what are you doing? Pro for what are you doing? Please, as some cost say a BG 10 Ghana cedis. Baby, I get 3 cities, they charge 10 Ghana cedis. And you're not talking about because of rush hour, be a pen tobacco fee, traffic, traffic. But traffic has been dealt with that since. So please, check this one. There's a encophobia, and Mantia, best and Dibia, Mr. Shawmo, who will be outside and from Poziga and Shawmo over Kesben. They should call Kesben front desk or call it Kesben front desk. No family. I have reward for them. Now I'm going to support them. They are in Kumasi. Almost the mass almost some say drive any mate be out charge exorbitantly. No, they make sure say suddenly it happen. They are citizen vigilante. These are people that we need in the system. Let's watch the video. Video now and Mantiano we're fighting drivers are no on my side. Let's watch the video now.
Boys, run out to the fucking.
Normal fare. They are talking about the normal fare. It is a way you drive the next one normal fare. They will make sure somebody in the policy form now will drive the need job and why no one why the person. I think that the Ghana Police Service, SSR normal when I'm checking the GPRT, what are you doing? The transport committees, the various transport committees, the various assemblies, district assemblies. What are you doing? Please, most sorry now. Can I say? Obia could jump the pano yan tadye. A book one why the calculation will bet to one or per car. So, baby, I get 3 cities, yes, I get 10 cities, baby, I get 5 cities, yes, I just say, please, most sad when I so. Honorable the pay, in case you don't know, I'm telling you, more cancer, more target. Honorable the pay, me and Casabe called the office for Marco catcher. The man, we need to reward them. I remember there was a time a man to be a more pay. A clinic Ghana, Obudu Babia, let's say a gata bine more to Quano clinic, President Mahama, who more bomber basso, Wamomo, Aboboya, Wamomo, wheelbarrows, Wamomo shovel, say Omofania Jumano, or show crying. I think that President Mahama, through this minister Joseph Nepe, as I say, yes, I might say no more Babaso. And Ghana has said, baby, Pia, drive and be charges a new class or charging. We need set people. I will hold more on bet me a fighting this canker. Second has a mumra. Second for many Moses Abobekasa. More check it, more put 2 or more on check. To check your friend say Okola Pasa and also the same Kaswa Kaneshi. Please, Kaneshi follow. Yes, someone will make sure say we will put everything into its position. Thank you very much. So, honorable Nipe and confirm Mra. One more charge exorbitantly. I'm charging a normal fare. So please, abnormal fare no. I mean, step in, intervene. Nama Ghana for and we'll talk. Thank you very much. Let's see, Honorable Kennedy. I compare Japan. Let's do a little bit politics. I compare Japan. Please, quickly. Let's see. I compare Japan. Quickly, please. The next photo, please. Let's go, please. I said, I'm a wire hammer and they follow me. This is a compare Japan. Said my set today, no problem. A compare Japan is a former member of parliament and my Asin North constituency. Today, Benobo can say he contested last 2 years and a person flag bearer at the New Patriotic Party. He failed, and this time around he's campaigning vigorously to become a flag bearer for New Patriotic Party. But this man can't say me, and I think that it needs set your comment a compare Japan. Why are they pa? Let's watch the infographic. What a compare is saying quickly. Let's see what a compare is saying. Okay, a compare in one of his campaign and Walker say, I believe in teamwork, not vindictiveness. I will work with every chairman, every executive, and every grassroots member to build jobs, industries, and opportunities for the youth, especially in the 5 northern regions. Okay, so our compare is telling us that. So we near at the country you should get every chairman and every executive and a grassroots, member, and that's executive. Or person just say, and that chairman be a support to a compare, and that chairman be a support to, and yet executive be a support to, and yet grassroots member be a support to a compare. But already you see me bar. Many vindictive. I'll make sure that I work with all of them. There are some people when they win the flag bearership race, officer Kofubi and your campaign, mommy, near Sadla, on and on. That prompted Alan Chamatin to resign. Remember 2007. That issue nearby, but I compare say he wouldn't do what Alan Chamatin did in the way back in 2007. When in 2008, when he thought that Nana Dan Kwakufado selective to a resign. So a compare as some now if only so a sad way say he needs to be commended. That is a fantastic idea, and I adopt my heart for this man. A compare. Okay, so where are we now? Now let's read APL. The APL for the Seviaba. In case you don't know, this is APL. APL, our story. APL here, let me read it and from out. APL for us today at the African policy lens. Yeah, from African policy lens, we believe that data-driven insight and informed policy decisions are the foundation of national progress, and our commitment to transparency, accountability, and research-driven advocacy set us apart as the thought leader in governance and economic reforms. By facilitating partnerships between institutions, policymakers, and thought leaders, we create a collaborative space, thank you very much, for progressive governance, whether through training and capacity building programs, policy discussions, or impactful advocacy campaigns. African Policy Lens remains dedicated to influencing governance for sustainable national development. So that is the APL. So APL, let's watch the APL, the first one. Let's watch the first one. So the APL, African Policy Lens for fair research and orders for accountability, progress, and commitment or whatever. Data driven advocacy and all that. This is APL. The deeper behind the APL, most of them you can find them at the University of Ghana. Researchers, powerful researchers. I'm told that Dr. Domfe is part of it. Dr. Domfe is one of the renowned researchers in Africa. So this is the APL, very credible institution. APL is a very credible institution. Now APL fire research recently. Now almost say research no my almost say New Patriotic Party. New paper say two franc academy New Patriotic Party no. Ushemwa. A compare Japan. Top 2 regions. Let's watch how they reported the whole thing. I cannot read the entire report at the moment, but how some of the media houses captured the news. So let's watch it. The next photo, let's watch it. The Akomprepo is stopping, is leading in 2 regions. Fast, please. I say NPP race. This one coming from the APL for research and on the Bible thing. I say NPP race. Canada, Japan leads in Central and Western North region. African Policy Lens survey reviews. It means that NPP for about 1 flag bearer race no. Or Canada or Japan. 2 regions out of the 16 regions and the whole no-go area at the man. Western North and a Central region. So they call for more in Western North and the Central region. They have really done well and they are seriously working. Thank you very much, Akompreko. So when you read the body of the story, this is the body of the story. The APL for the man. I say, Canada, Japan is leading in 2 key regions, Central and Western North. According to the recent survey by the African Policy Lens, positioning him as the strong regional contender in the New Patriotic Party presidential race. Okay. He commands 62% support in Central region and 52.4% in the Western North. Survey context. The survey conducted by African Policy Lens aimed to gauge support for NPP flag bearer hopeful ahead of the party's presidential primaries scheduled for 31st January 2026. The result shows Canada and Japan gaining traction in specific regions despite trailing nationally behind Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. APL report say Uko Western North and Central region. A compare quickly 62 and 52.4% respectively. So congratulations to Akompreko Japan. They did not leave it there. And they are saying that Dr. Mamudu Bawumia is also leading 14 out of 16 regions. 14 regions. So that is that. I say momentum built. Bawumia tops polls across 14 regions. Okay, so that is that. This one coming from the African Policy Lens, a credible institutions, and those are behind these polls. You cannot match them. They are renowned researchers in Africa. So that is how some of the media houses reported it. They say that Dr. Mamudu Bawumia is emerging as the dominant contender in the New Patriotic Party presidential race, leading in 14 out of Ghana's 16 regions, according to the recent survey by African Policy Lens. His support is particularly strong in the Northern Belt and key swing regions. Survey overview. The African Lens policy lens a respected policy research organization conducted a nationwide survey assessing support for potential NPP presidential candidates. The results show Dr. Bawumia commanding widespread regional support, positioning him as the frontrunner ahead of the party's internal selection process for the 2028 election. Regional breakdown, blah, 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 blah. It means that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is also leading 14 out of 16 regions. So that is that coming from the African policy lens. So that is that. So congratulations to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Akomprekwe Japan. As the year and the days are progressing, no, and as it progresses, every 31st December, no, 31st January, no, you know, say be a best son, and I say, a better than Akomprekwe Japan, about benya more than that, and I say, a bread and crabia and a better. All right, you still live on 92.9 megahertz, 93.3, Kesbe 93.3 in Kumasi, Kesbe 92.9 in Accra, Kesbe TV, DSTV channel 364 and Go TV channel 121. Okay, there's something happened recently. There's a guy I'm friend to say Eric Ajiman, and I'm told that he was a deputy constituency secretary for Asunafu South constituency and the deputy campaign secretary for Akomprekwe Japan. This guy has crossed carpet from Akomprekwe Japan's camp to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's camp. So let's watch that video quickly and come back. I'll come and tell you.
Constituency campaign secretary Emma Ira Kennedy Japan and Mejai. Because the Bible says, you may see the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Matese will say, some of Mukafa about me, I want them in now, and draw some guan. I don't see, and then begin they confess actually the whole constituency. Machidi for Mabamo now in various polling stations. Upon say, he made it free at Jumamui. Muina bit matter to say, made the first constituency officer. Ya to abawi me visit mo se me ba lecture ma hwese na mo zitie me ba me ye campaign famu asoma me ka kire mu ina no enne mate sama no asoma me kan ina ne se empempe a me no ka sai
His name is Eric Ajiman. Sorry, his name is Eric Ajiman. Eric Ajiman is a deputy constituency secretary at the Asunafo South constituency and on what Ahafo constituency Ahafo region, and also double as a campaign secretary at the Akomprekwe Japan. He say also free Akomprekwe honum at the Aba. Your friend say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sasu obi su fe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho no aba Akomprekwe ho obi su for Brother Champo okwa Akomprekwe ho obi fa Akomprekwe eko Brother Champo on no eti didi na no ye ideas obi free say oh edipa bi obi na ba manima ba be kasa de akere me ba letro mu hu we say we no betimi aboaye. So that is politics. That's the beauty of politics. Crossing carpet center left and right is also part of it. So we wish them all the best. Okay, so now let's hit the road. Now afe ye hit road, you know. Now afe ye pure politics. Now ye cut two things today. Alan Chamatin's United Party, after they will go to the NDC flag bearer race. Okay, so this is Alan Kojo Chamatin. You can go to Facebook, catch us on Facebook, facebook.com/KesbenFM or Kesben TV. Program be yaba chewatre fafao beto be boasa kenkani ni na edi amount. Within the Nana from Poziga, the program is Zigastic. All right. Okay, so this is Alan Kojo Chamatin, Chief Adodwana Efreno, a former trade minister, former ambassador to US in Expert Kofor's administration. Kofor time no ambassador at US. He came to Ghana to become trade minister or trade minister for about 6 years or something. That's 7 years or 6 years. Yes. A bear flag person to Frank Kadema New Patriotic Party and for so many times that contested another than Kokufano and also so Anfa where he never became the flag bearer for New Patriotic Party. Nana Kufado Bayano or Babaye trade minister for 8 good years and Eka Kakrama 8 years national and or resign say opeso to Frank Adema New Patriotic Party. He failed to become the flag bearer and quickly otin ho so okwakoti the movement. So otin the movement ni we no or the contested election 2024 and as he say force the movement no amana babe a full political party or many certificate. So now Alan Chamatin's movement for change is not there. Now they have United Party. Okay, so this is Alan Chamatin as a NPP man. Then it became the movement for change and then now a United Party Alan Chamatin, and this is Kojo Alan Chamatin. So that is that. Now, over the years, there are some people that Nipa Mionibi Ernest. Let me take my time and read their name. Their names, Ernest Planch Kofi and George Bob Miller. Now, Ernest Planch Kofi, African Studies Center, or African Studies Center, University of Oxford, and a social lecturer, senior lecturer, Department of History and Political Studies, KNUST. Ernest Planch Kofi, African Studies Center, University of Oxford, and George Bob Miller, and so a senior lecturer, Department of History and Political Studies, KNUST. Okay. Say we say apart from them, on my research be and nobody abstract be about. No, what I say, this country, about 50% of Ghanaians. Is it a 50%? No, sorry. Is it a 40% of Ghanaians want a third force political party? A third force political party in the sense, say, a third force political party one day. Yeah, that's sorry. We say, we are fed up with NDC and NPP. And let's vote for this political party. So that they can give NPP and NDC a very good run of their money, and also to make sure say NDC and NPP so when you to me or move niagro. So we've been looking for these political parties all this while. Obeda Samuel's National Freedom Party, Democratic Freedom Party, ABBA, and Timianina, CPP ABBA, and Timianina. We have seen Cheddar so ABBA. We don't know, say, and Brekon and the Cheddar bet me about the third force. We have seen Nana Kunadu Marolis National Democratic Party, and Timianina as a third force. Kofi Palu's party or Decay's party. We have seen a lot of political parties, but yet two baby are contested 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 political elections. We don't see them again, with the exception of Kofi Palu, who has been consistent. Other political parties, no, we don't see them again. So we need a strong force political party who will put check on your friend say NDC and NPP. Send your bayer. Bema NDC for nya tumia omo fani agro, NPP for so nya tumia omo fani agro. So this political party now over the years Ghanaians eshe see benya a third force political party. Okay. There are Alan Chamatin this year ababontin with a political party which we don't know say a bit be a third force or not. But you see, yeni na nim say Alan Chamatin ba no. He's coming no. Can wait. Bring me back. He's coming to build a third force party because Alan is a big fish in Ghana politics. Alan is a very big fish in Ghana politics. You can't take this one for Alan Chamatin. He's been to the system since 1992 when the co-founder of New Patriotic Party. So you cannot write a history of Fourth Republic without Alan Kojo Chamatin. Alan Chamatin is a big figure in Ghana politics. So Alan Chamatin for me a political party. What we are expecting is what people are saying that we need a third force political party out there check NPP and NDC no. Not to say Alan Chamatin the party be say bad ya. Now it means that Ghana for me are reshemu kakra. So we are expecting Alan Chamatin to be the third force party. The people in the party are not acting like Obia Omo build focus to build a third force party. It looks like say Alan Chamatin's political party came because of New Patriotic Party. Because of two things that has happened within 2 weeks. Let's start the journey of Alan Chamatin. Now let's see the infographic of Efia Kranchua. This is Efia Kranchwa, is a deputy director of operations at the United Party. Or say, United Party is not a third force. We are here to replace NPP. Which ye? Ababa always say na a deputy director of operations at the United Party. Was say United Party is not a third force. Yet they are third force, but we are here to replace NPP. Means that they are here not a third force, but to replace NPP as a second fiddle or second force, because now NDC is in power. So NPP has become the second force. So they are here to replace NPP. I was expecting her so they can say, oh, Debbie, we are not a third force party, but we are here to win election. So you don't mention NPP because NPP can come to power when NDC was power. So NDC na second federal for now, and I say NDC and whole position now. We should say we are here to replace NDC. No, because most of their people are now about to defeat NPP. He's saying that we have come to replace NPP. It is a wrong statement. It means that you form the political party because of NPP, and if that is the idea, they will fail. We need them to build a strong political party, a strong third force party that can open the box of hope for Ghanaians. Come out with ideas, join debates, come out what the United Party stands for, so that some of us, yet 2018, will say, yes, this political party, they can do better than John Mahama. This political party can do better than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This political party can do better than Cheda. So let us go for Alan Chamate's party. But Ekoye say, everywhere they sit, everywhere, member Biawo, United Party, it's all about NPP and they will fail. I'll come and tell you why they will fail. Now let's move on to another infographic. Coming from the same political party. This is Ofaya Wabian Samoa, a very good friend of mine. Offer maybe I will be a mechachawo. Offer Wabian Samoa over the weekend went to Kumasi. And I'm told that he granted interview with Oripa TV. And this is what Ofaya Wabian Samoa said. Was the NPP has allowed a foreigner who is a NDC, which is referring to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, to be imposed on them. Go ask his wife, Samira, if she has an NPP card. This one coming from Offa Wabian Samoa, an interim general secretary of United Party. My goodness, Offa, as for this one day, you shouldn't have gone there at all. You see, if you take somebody that Boniface Abubakar, who is the current chairman, interim chairman for the United Party, Boniface has won election as an independent candidate. Was several for administration as a manpower and manpower employment minister, whatever. Boniface, a astute politician. Offa Wabian Samoa is a lawyer, an astute politician. You get me? You take somebody like Mama Hildado, you people cannot fail. You cannot fail to build a strong political party. But say they be a NPP, they are failing. Focus on building your party. The man is saying that NPP for foreigner in the person of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Amposu also. Now Samira Bawumia does not have a card. Before I react to this one, and let's watch some of the reactions coming from some people. They think that this is no, it's wrong. Okay, so let's watch it. Okay, so this is Dr. Rajab Kojopoku. Dr. Rajab Kojopoku's Facebook page anyway. Now Dr. Rajab Kojopoku, I'll tell you where he is. Dr. Rajab Kojopoku writes, I'm still wondering why the people of Adenta constituency decided to replace indigenous Wabian Samoa with the foreigner Mohammed Adamu Ramadan as their member of parliament. Anyway, Offa Wabian Samoa was very handsome when he was with the NPP. In fact, look at his cheeks very soon. As for this one here, I think Dr. Rajab Kojopoku did not get it well. But Dr. Rajab Kojopoku is asking a very intelligent question. What is the question? I'll say, what say and comfort the patrol be kakramami. What say? Mr. Bring me here. Okay. Also, one tear say, people of Adenta, it will to a body tear will be on any Ghana. No more comfort to say Mohammed Adamu Ramadan. or only a foreigner eba be member of parliament woman adkoka sa branche we say Adamu Ramadan me nuane Samira Baumia already Samira Baumia chi na kontane Dr. Mahmoud Baumia it is of Abia Samoa catch and say Samira Baumia Samira Baumia ni party card. Dr. Baumia is a foreigner. It starts to reason that this guy is also a foreigner because he's a Fulani. It is a identity for Kotraba. Why we are Ghanaian Kotraba? And you feel a kofa will be a foreigner. This is a very good question. You see, this fight now, I compare say, I like the unity kakra New Patriotic Party. I will tell you the unity now. Let's move to another infographic quickly. Let's move to Dr. Razak Kojopoku Razak. Dr. Kojopoku Razak again took a swipe. He said that if Fatia Nkrumah born Fatia Halim risk, an Egyptian was able to become the first lady of Ghana from 1957 to 1966, then the allegation against the nationality of Samira Baumia is completely baseless and needless. I don't support Dr. Baumia for 2026 presidential primary of NPP, but we should not entertain baseless and needless allegations against the nationality of Samira Baumia. This one coming from Dr. Kojopoku Razak. And in case you don't know, Dr. Kojopoku Razak is an staunch member of Banachampo's campaign team. But on phone will say, oh, Banachampo for NPP, that is the spirit of unity. So Dr. Owura Boabia Samoa, I think that this one you go big time. Offer, you go big time. I will tell Alan Chamatin and his people to focus on focus on building your friend is a strong political party that can help this country. A strong political party that one day when we are having a presidential debate, we see Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, we see baby Rico Poku, we see Siedu Ketia, we see the vice president of Pokwadma or Ato Forsen, we see them, and we see Alan Chamatin debating. Then I will sit there and say that no, Alan Chamatin is far better than all of them. So I have to choose Alan Chamatin. I have to vote for Alan Chamatin. That is what we are looking forward to see. But Ekoye say, Bana Mobile ni NPP na Mobile. Then after 2028 elections, the party will collapse. I'm sorry, the party will collapse, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the founders. Okay, these are some of the things that Boabia Samoa said. In the way back. I said Baumia is unique and threat to NDC. Throwback video exposes Alan Boabia Samoa. It's way back. Boabia Samoa was saying Dr. Baumia, your friend is saying an NDC person. No? They say Boabia Samoa was telling them that Baumia is unique and NDC first row Baumia. Oh no. There's something that, let's watch another one. When Dr. Baumia Samoa in 2012 was appointed, listen to me, he was appointed, let's watch it please. He was appointed as spokesperson for Dr. Baumia. Oh, let's watch another one, please, let's go another one. Yes, okay, so NPP appoint Boabia Samoa as a spokesperson to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Yes, tell me NPP appointed Dr. Boabia Samoa as a spokesperson for Dr. Baumia. At that time, he did not even see that Dr. Baumia is a foreigner. Boabia Samoa did not see that Dr. Baumia was a foreigner, but he was able to take that appointment and spoke for Dr. Baumia for throughout the campaign. What has changed? So what I'm saying that it looks like every member of United Party. So Bienanubia, it's about NPP. Or Bienanubia, it is about NPP. If it is about NPP, you fail because NPP is in opposition, and I'm going to prove it to you. Let's see the four founders quickly. Let's see the four founders. I think I have to do this before I hit the 50 and go to the NDC flag bearership position. Okay, the reason why I think that say United Party focus on building their party. Next year, say NPP they will fail after 2028 elections. Ebia, the party would dissolve, they wouldn't see them again. Because Ebia, listen. In politics, we have a political opportunism. And we have something also called political opportunism is taking advantage of something, the weakness of your opponents. Now, we also have incumbency quota deficit. Say incumbency quota deficit na HRSA. Nipa obi adebia no owo abam no. Sometimes na ana no ho ahi. Ayana he has a lot to defend. The reason why NPP went to opposition. Say NPP oppositioner and as a party bi oppositioner, debia no ho odene or wasam ka or wasam obetimi aka ma na tonko fotim, but obi wa abam a or convince you to abamana and sometimes then this one coming for political scientists. You find incumbency quota deficit. And no a hete side power we say side power we na a hete woman Emma woman timia distracted their own political party. Listen. Se obi wa abemu ana eden. Se obi wa abemu na se je wa abemu no se obi finimu kote party. And it's easy for that person to disturb party no wa abemu to go to opposition than say obe disturb a political party our free buy no opposition. Now listen, this is Ora Guzitano. He's now a board chairman for 24-hour economy. This man joined NDC in the way back in 1993 or something. Somebody brought him to NDC, but over NDC because of his complexion. Anyhow, I know you're very close to President Wallace. And Wallace, the errand boy, and his son Manoy was learning under Wallace and all that. He thought that after Wallace, no could bet me about the flag bearer, Ejama National Democratic Congress. Then boom, there was a Swedway declaration. So that Swedway declaration in 1998 prompted this man say no, NDC, there's no democracy in the NDC, and we're forming the party. You found the National Reform Party, and we're contesting. National Reform Party, they contested in 2000 election from NDC to 2000 election, and he was able to win the election. Sorry, he was able to disturb NDC. He was able to disturb the NDC for NPP to come to power. The same 2000, there was a certain Reku Bobe who was an NPP person. But there was a misunderstanding being no maybe I want to say or no a party UGM. But the UGM was not able to disturb NPP in 2000. NPP won the election 2000. Now let's continue. Now, this is your friend say Nana Kunadu Rollins, the late Nana Kunadu Rollins. Nana Kunadu Rollins formed her political party in 2012. She was disqualified, but contested in 2016 elections. Since she was coming from NDC, now NDC was power. No, she was able to disturb NDC for NDC go to opposition because NDC was in power, just like a Guzi Thanos time when NDC was in power. 2016, and that was contested, but NDC was in power. The reason why she was able to disturb NDC because NDC was in power. Now, Alan Kojochi Martin came in 2024. Of the NPP with the party the movement. While the movement, he was able to disturb NPP for NPP to go to opposition. Why? Because NPP was in power. The incumbency quota deficit. So before we know so Okote party. That's what you are as a so that the Nippon no Saba ho. So 100 Nippon ya you go to opposition. But in this case, NPP is in opposition. And it will be very difficult so party or opposition. So to disturb a party that has won election 4 times, led this country for 60 good years. It is not easy for you to disturb them in opposition because of the incumbency quota deficit. Because for 2 years, now President Mahama, the honeymoon in the Ghanaians will start analyzing the President Mahama and the bedroom President Mahama uncontested. It is so uncontested. The new candidate that will come against the new patriotic party's candidates. That is where the problem will lie. So let's continue. This is Dr. Obed Yawa Samoa. Dr. Obed Samoa from NDC is a co-founder of National Democratic Congress, former Foreign Affairs Minister, and the chairman of National Democratic Congress. They went to Koforidia for a congress. Ekoyi party executives. The Rawlings people are almost support. You see, President Rawlings was supporting Alhaji Idrisu. Let me take water because thank you very much. So at that time, President Rawlings was supporting Alhaji Idrisu against Obed Yawasamwa because Obed Asamoah now pay running mate and all that near there, PCB, so he was not in the good terms with the President Rawlings. I read it from his own book. His own book, everything that I'm saying, his own account, on one book. Okay, so Obed Asamoah was peeved at that time. At the time of being a chairman for National Democratic Congress, they want to Koforidia for election. Ethiopia would do Obed Asamoah to be and would beat it like nobody's business. Madam Francis Esiam, not an NDC, or Tomu from Koforidia, Ebebejina Kwango Faka, and the Befie, Obiti say Guzitando, sorry, Obiti say Bedzenden, and now only a member of parliament, Bedzenden, President Rawlings, Sabi Mufranchemi, it's on a shua, a meai squeezing a shua. They beat, your friend is a whip, Obed Asamoah and Kofonina. Obed Asamoah was not happy after that Congress, and no forming or cutting a political party. What a party, no? The number of people that followed Obed Yawasamwa was more than Omomudi, Omofola Lanchamatin, Eco United Party. And Obed Asamoah contested, the political party no contested in 2008 elections because he formed the party in 2006 after the 2005 Okoforidia Congress, and 2006 he formed his own political party, nurtured the political party, and contested the 2008 election to disturb NDC from wresting power from NPP because NPP was in power, but he was not able to succeed. His candidate near Fano and Mr. MP, he was a very good friend of mine. Oh, you should go number bisa. Yes, he was not able to disturb them. NDC won the election 2008. You get me? NDC won the election 2008. Why? Because at that time NDC was in opposition. At that time opposition in incumbency quota deficit and then so bia se Ghana for say and no more cost and then your political party do make a for opposition go do share. I get no more share. You get me? So that is that. That is that. Who else again? Nana Kredu. Who else again? That's some people, yes. It's a party no opposition. Not from free Mukokwache party that won't mean this. That's what I'm saying. That Alan Chamatin and his people should focus on building their party, the United Party, to become a third force so that sometime we can choose them. But I say, Ukocha radio so it's about Dr. Baumia. Ukocha radio so it's about a Kufuado. People you face our politics and when at the NPP about opposition. Nothing can you say ubetimi akabima e best sank of fudge. I'm telling you. Unless say bia you say you will be na Dr. Baumia we nia bia na sabotane agenda ni bia san ba e bia no omodo o mani ato so that they can work underground to disadvantage LPP. As for that one, I cannot tell. But if all things being equal, I think that if they don't focus on building their own political party to become a strong third force over Ghana, let's say a NPP no buyer, right after 2008 election, the party will collapse. Take it from me. Based on history and everything, the party will collapse. Ebu baby, ebu baby will sabe jene bia na financiers ni say ebugu. All right, more messages about me reading messages now, but me baba reading messages now. Now I think that I have to do this. Yes, this is President Mahama, but next week me baba can next week baba say how NDC will struggle. If a company wins, how NDC will do their campaign. If Dr. Baumia wins, how difficult will be for NDC. But let's do the permutation. Next week I'll bring back the permutation. let's do the permutation. In case I compare Kuwinia, this is how it will look like. Next week I'll bring it back. Don't worry. Your baba the analysis the baba. Your baba betches I compare Kuwinia. Dr. Dutum Winia, Sir Bernard Champo Winia, send your business Ayafa, Sir Dr. Baumia Winia, send your NDC Behunafa, NDC Bayer campaign upper. Then you also entreat NDC to do a certain things, or else they can go to opposition. They can do something that they can maintain the power because Ababiaba with their 8 years. That is that. Will NDC be the one time a year now 4 years pay a branding crab and a better? So in case I compare ways, this is how the permutation will be. Let's watch it quickly. Let's watch in case I compare Kuwinia. This is how it will look like. Let's move to the first grade. Not this one. That's this one. Let's go to the photos. Let's go to the photos. I'll come back to the article system. Say no. My goodness. All right, let me read the messages. Let's go to the permutations. I compare and the other ones. Let's go to the permutations. Let's use the 2 minutes to do it because the story says it is very big. Meet me. Okay, so this is this. So I compare Kuwinia. It will be a compare Kwanaise Julius Debra. Let's watch another one. Julius Debra, the chief of staff. I compare Kuwinia with a compare and Haruna Idrusu. In case Haruna Idrusu also win, how will it be like? The campaign the Bayer say, I said the Bayer, you better check his money now. Let's watch. Okay, I compare and I said in Ketia. In case I said in Ketia wins, now compare Kuwinia. Say the Bayer. Campaign they said the Bayer. And we are told that Eric Opoku is getting traction. Eric Opoku is becoming some way in the NDC flag bearer. When you go to Ashanti region, Bunu East and part of Northern region and Central region, I'm telling you, Eric Opoku is seriously making stride there. And in case Eric Opoku is winning, now compare Kuwinia, how would the campaign will be like? Next week I'll come back with the analysis. Nina. And who else again? And if I compare wins and the vice president wins, let's see. And see Anna. Okay, so I compare Kusu winning, let's say the vice president. Now no Pokwajiman su winning. And also say Ebeko say. Let's see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In case Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also wins. So Dr. Bawumia winning, let's say Haruna Idrusu also becomes the flag bearer. Ebetre all the northern region affair. And it will be butu. So quite northern region affairs are about 2 Muslims and a contesting. 2 Muslims who contest here. The Christian domino. Why will win more votes at the southern part and the Christian community? And also so a Brendan Krabby and a Betchen. Next week we'll come back with all these things. We'll come back with this. Let's move on. Okay, in case Dr. Bawumia win it, listen, at to force a winner, they campaign no better economics. The current state of the economy and Dr. Bawumia's time how the economy is here. And let's answer who is just a first timer or a first timer. Dr. Bawumia is not a first timer. He's been on the ballot sheet since 2008 because when you read Article 62, they say the vice presidential candidate and the president, the candidate, are all elected on the single ticket. Okay, so Dr. Bawumia winning, let's say no Pokwadima winning. How will it be like? This woman has been on the ballot sheet for 2 consecutive times, 2020 and 2024. And Dr. Bawumia 2008. And also say Ebeko say, so Dr. Bawumia winning, and who else again? Okay. Oh, we have passed this. Let's go to another Dr. Bawumia's and I swear Dr. Bawumia and Eric Opoku, because and also so Dr. Bawumia and Eric Opoku, and also so pay another serious yes, Dr. Bawumia and the vice president now no Pokwajiman has any vice president that na say a win election one time a Brendan Krabby and a betche Dr. Bawumia as a vice president my music say a vice president a Brendan Krabby and a betche we NDC mamuno awubuno eno na betimi aboama mami obeye flag bearer na no wini ana a Brendan Krabby and a betche. Let's move on to another photos please. Dr. Bawumia and Julius Debra, Dr. Bawumia and Asedu Ketia, Dr. Bawumia and Eric Opoku, blah 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 blah. Thank you very much.